The topic of interfaces. An interface resembles an abstract class, but there are a few differences. With the abstract class, you can create method declarations and implemented methods. Child classes can then inherit an abstract class and override or implement its methods, depending on the case. With an interface, you can only define the functionality. You can't actually implement anything. The biggest difference is that a child class can only extend one abstract class, but it can implement multiple interfaces. You will hear the term contract when talking about interfaces, meaning that once you implement it, you are obligated to define each method that was declared inside the interface. Our mammal class is a perfect example of an abstract class. There are certain methods that all mammals share and do it the same way, so it's a good idea to actually implement those methods there. I would have to argue that the animal class makes a good candidate for an interface. Why? Because although all animals share certain similar traits, they each differ based on the animal. So you should force child classes to implement those methods. Interfaces begin with the keyword interface, and the methods inside the interface are all abstract. You don't have to use the abstract keyword. To implement the interface, you use the implements keyword, not the extends keyword. All right, let's see how fast we can run through this interface tutorial. It's really not that complicated, so we're just going to go ahead and go through it as quickly as possible. First thing, we're going to create a new file. We're going to require once the German Shepherd.php. We're going to instantiate it, and we'll call two methods, bark and sleep. Bark is a method that's located inside German Shepherd. German Shepherd extends dog, dog extends mammal, mammal extends animal, and inside of our animal class, I went ahead and removed all other methods, and all we have right now is our sleep method. So if we call bark, it should say I'm a barking German Shepherd or something along those lines. Let's see. It says loud barking, and then it should say I'm sleeping because the energy level that we're passing is 30. Let's go to the browser. Let's open it up. Loud barking, and I'm sleeping. Great. But we want our animal to be an interface and not an actual class, which means we cannot declare this or we can't implement this. So I'm just going to comment out all that code and just put a semicolon at the end, and that just gives us a declaration. Since we're actually declaring this, well, actually, let's go ahead and click refresh. Should give us an error. It does, cannot extend, mammal cannot extend from interface animal. So since mammal extends is only for classes, we have to actually say implements and interface. Let's go ahead and click refresh again. German Shepherd contains one abstract method and must therefore either be declared or implemented, since animal sleep is that abstract method. So if we go over here, dog extends mammal, and by association, German Shepherd extends dog. Now that method sleep, the method declaration gets trickled all the way down to German Shepherd, which means that we have to create this method called sleep inside German Shepherd. So all I did right here is I actually did the implementation. And all it says is if energy level, which is this energy level that's being passed by here, is less than 40, it says I'm a German Shepherd. I'm a sleeping German Shepherd. Otherwise, I'm a non-sleeping German Shepherd. We get a loud barking. I'm a sleeping German Shepherd. And that's it to interfaces. We already covered abstract methods with abstract classes in the previous tutorial, so I figured with interfaces we just run through it as quickly as possible.